So your front box here, you have your twin 9 gas bottles.
Yep.
All right. Valve on the top here, so the bottle is either left or right.
Yep.
If you've got 2 bottles in there, or 1 bottle, if you have it in that centre position there, bottles will bleed into each other, or no gas through the unit at all. So it's either the left bottle or the right bottle.
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty. In the bottom here, it's a ventilated cabinet. As you can see by the sticker, do not store anything else in here.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty, in here. Okay, in here we have your winder for your awning. So if the awning fails, the electronics on the awning fails at any time,
Yep.
this piece here goes up in here, fits in there like that, and then you can crank the awning open and close. Okay?
Yep.
And this old fashion wheel brace type looking thing here is for your legs. Okay? So when you drop your legs, you're pulling this section here out and then pull your legs down. Okay, so once your legs are down in your position you want, then this one goes in here and then wind your legs down. Okay, up or down. Now you only want to get it to where it's actually firm. You don't need to go any further than that. Alright? So it's only to level the unit out. You can't use these to jack. Alright? So also in here, you've got the jerry can compartment or wherever else you want to put in here. If you do want to put jerry cans in, you've got braces there to do it, use a ratchet strap or whatever. Drop a little jenny in there. Whatever you want to do. Okay. So you've got your 3 on here. Alright, a lot of people make the fatal mistake of leaving the 2 end ones undone while they're parked up. Now you've got a ram on this side and a ram on this side. What actually happens after a while, it starts to push it and bend it in the middle. Alright, so always make sure you get your side ones done up, and leave that one undone of course. And make sure you get your 2 side ones done up, otherwise the lid will actually start to bend. Alright? In your top up here is all your poles for your annex.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So this is your little goodie box that I'll get to shortly. Okay, in a bag.
Beautiful.
Also enough room to put your fishing gear.
Oh, that's the main thing.
Alright, so good couple of rods and reels will fit in there, no worries. If you're a bit of a fisherman, you're all clean fishing.
Try hards.
Try hard. Well, that's alright. Nothing wrong with doing try hard. Okay, so what I tell most people, go to Bunnings. You can buy packs of 4 padlocks, all keep the same.
Yeah.
You only need a padlock for the top one in the middle and a padlock on the bottom for that one. So unless people are going to get it and try and rip it up, which people won't do. Okay. Otherwise you're going to end up, you're going to get soon. Alright, so in this little box here, which is your goodie box. So, you've got your park up chocks, okay? You've got your little warranty and instruction for your main awning on the side of the unit. Okay, now this is Velcro.
Oh.
So, you have a section that goes down the back of the awning, okay, to stop water ingress if you just got the awning out.
Yep.
This here goes along this top front. Okay, now we leave it for you guys to do. Because if they do it at factory and the unit sits for a couple of weeks in the sun, it starts to come up. Right. So, also here, little warranty and care guide for your McHitch on how to service it. All right. You've also got 4 kilo gas struts. Now, if you want to run 4.5 kilo bottles, you can take the struts out for the 9 and replace it with the okay. So these little pegs here, 4 stainless steel pegs, which are for your main awning. Okay. Also in here, we have a little level.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so you can either put that on the drawbar or wherever you like to put it. We also have a water fitting. So this is for your town water, which I will explain to you very shortly on how that operates. Okay. Also in here is a wheel brace. All right, for your wheel nuts. All right, 19mm socket. There's a multi-faceted one. That's just your little goodie bucket. So I like to stick it in here. It's meant to go in there, but it's like trying it's like trying to feed bloody rope through it. Getting it in and out of there. So I'll leave it in there for you. I'll take that with me as we walk around. So yes, this is your key ring. Rightio. So,
But thank you, it was very nice. It's a nice touch. Put it back on the box.
Rightio. So,
I have a problem too. I'm sure I will.
okay, so this one here, they're all colour coded for you. So they're marked pantry slide. So all these little silver keys are for all these silver locks. Now they're all keyed the same, so make yourself up a couple of sets. Alright, what I suggest to most people is make up 2 sets of keys and then put the rest of these in the glove box of the car.
Yeah, that's what we've already discussed.
Okay, so in here is your top tub. Now, as you know, you can gain access to this from the inside.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
from the inside.
Yep.
Alrighty. Now, this one down here, this is where all your canvas is. Alright. So, your external ensuite, your annex floor, wall, roof, everything else is in here. Alright. Yep.
Setting up a canvas rather than one for years, so it doesn't bother us. A lot of people don't like it, but we use it.
To each his own, I say. If you're staying for a couple of days, I
Yeah.
just use the awning. If you're staying for a week or something, sit down.
Exactly.
It's not that hard, it's all sail trail.
Yeah.
Pretty easy to do. Alright, so your front water tank is just like a petrol cap on a car.
Yep.
Okay, so you just turn her, it's got keyway, so you don't have to stuff around trying to get it, just get it back into its location and lock it. Okay, now the water tank does have a breather on it. So when you're filling it up, nice and slowly, don't go too hard because it'll just punch it back up and breathe it. And all you're going to do is get ring them and swear and curse and kick and carry on. Which, you know, pretty normal. Okay, so your toilet. So, here we go. So with your toilet cartridge, little red lever, push it up, cartridge slides out. Okay, so to empty it, of course, that one there, and it's got your little handle on it, so you can do the walk of shame. Over to the dump site. Right. So when you're actually emptying it, you've got this one to empty as well. So to allow to empty it properly, hit that and it breaks the seal. Alright, so it allows the air in. Okay? Your chemicals and everything else, all in here.
They all go in that.
Yep, there is an instruction booklet on the inside of the unit for you.
Okay, excellent.
It's just when you put it back in again, when you push it back in, okay, make sure it
It's
locks in.
clicked.
If it doesn't click and you open the toilet up there, it closes this.
Oh,
Alright, and that, the only way I can explain that is pretty shitty experience.
yeah.
Okay. So yeah, be conscious of that one. Make sure it clicks in. Okay. Now, this one here, caravan park, 240 volt, 15 amp cord, chuck her in there. Now some caravan parks actually have a screw in setup. Will go in there. It's a standard clips hole fitting used throughout the world. Okay. Beautiful. Now, if you are parked up for a couple of days, don't cover this. That's your vent for your fridge inside.
Oh.
All right. So don't cover it. When you have your external ensuite set up, which runs in through
Yep.
that sail track there and then comes out here. All right. There is about that much room between the ensuite, back of the ensuite,
Okay.
and this. So don't be
Oh, so
too worried
It's not a
about it.
problem.
Yeah.
As long as you're not covering it.
Covering it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, speaking of ensuite, yay. Hot and cold water. Okay, and that's your shower head. Now, if you are off grid and you need to fill a toilet,
Oh,
okay, so we'll
what a
reach.
brilliant idea.
Alrighty.
Yes.
So to operate this one, it's just simply push it down like that and it locks in, and then just click it up with your thumb.
Yep.
Empty it. Okay, so it's very fine. Another thing too is if say you're at the beach and that, and you just want to hose yourself off, you
Yeah.
can actually stand away from the unit. You don't have to get into if you haven't looked at
Yeah,
the internal.
yeah.
Now, if you do have the internal ensuite set up, all right, don't have that light on, especially if it's a night time.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
you put it on show.
Oh, shines through the canvasy stuff.
Okay, so
Yay.
you'll jump out of the shower, and there's all these people standing around with stubbies and clapping.
Yeah. Okay, well, guess what? I'm not doing.
So just remember that one. You'll
Not
get
at
enough
night
light
time.
anyway from the rest
Yeah.
of the building, so if you've got lights on the
Yeah.
inside. But yeah, just for night time, because that is extremely bright.
Yeah.
So when you put it back in again, just feed it back in it. Just sits in a little area up the top there.
Okay.
Okay, and that's it.
Excellent. Beautiful.
So forgive me, because in a minute I'm going to start walking like this.
Yeah, carrying all the keys.
Okay, so your aerial, of course, for your radio inside, your gas cover. Most important. So when you've got the hot water system running, all right,
Have it open.
got to be off. Now what I tell most people, it's a pinch pull operation. When you get it home, drill a little hole in there and put a cable tie on it.
Okay, so it doesn't.
Number one lost thing, because people take them off and then they can't remember where they put them. So, right, so I just cable tie and let it hang there. Remembering when it's in transport, it's always got to be cut.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's going to do 2,000 days from today.
There you go. Alrighty.
We'll drive back over.
Good run.
Yeah.
Alright, so this one here is your town water. Now that fitting I showed you,
Yep.
right, screws into there.
Yep.
Alright, and then you can just like stick a hose on it, and then it runs all your water in the unit on town pressure, so you don't have to use your pumps.
Okay. Yep.
Right. This one here is your rear water tank. Again, it's got a breather in it. It's a little narrower, this one, so just again be careful. Alright, so it doesn't back at you.
I can see that happening eventually, though.
It will.
Back at us.
Look, I do it all the time before it's So, you've got a little flap there. So if you're at a caravan park and on town water, you can lock it, and then nobody can pinch your fitting.
Yeah.
Okay? So,
Good idea.
alrighty. So on the back here, which we'll get around to when I open the back up for you. Hey. Wants to work. Must be hump day.
Yes.
Okay, so these are footholds. Alright, so you can get up and under the pins up the top
Pins
there.
up the top. Yep.
Alright, so your standard lights, your spare tyre cover. Now this is a dirt bag.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty, so if you want to put dirty stuff in there while you're travelling. So you've got two on this one, plug them in. Rightio, so now to the business end of things. Your barbecue. Alrighty, so before we get to that, you've got 4 power points here, USB cigarette lighter adapters and 2 9-volt pins, which I'll show you what they're for shortly. So, pull your barbecue out, lock the pins up, grab the top one, not the bottom one. If you grab the bottom one,
I'm just going to get the shelf out.
all you do is bring the shelf out, right? So grab the top one, slide it out. Now when it stops, it'll get to a position and it'll stop, okay? Lift the barbecue up and pull it out one more stop. right, and that
Holds
locks
it.
So if you lean against it,
It won't
like
go
I am
away.
now, it won't fly back in again. Okay?
Good idea.
So, this little 9-volt pin here, one here, comes out, fits in one of those. All right? And that is for your white on your Barbie. Yep. Okay. So it just sits back in there. All right. Gas lines here. All right. Your 2 gas ports are down the bottom there. Okay.
While we're on that,
Yep.
so I've got a gas barbecue. My gas barbecue will just screw
You
in.
beat me to it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Rightio. So, in here, spare gas line for exactly that. So your barbecue, right, because of bayonet fitting, but your barbecue will have a regulator on it. Take it all off. So take your gas line off, use this gas line, because the unit itself regulates.
Beautiful.
If you put another regulator on the gas line in there, it slows it down like no tomorrow. Alright? So in this little drawer here, not only is that gas line, okay, it's just to look after your stainless steel. Alright, and your warranty for your domestic top. So, underneath here is your legs. So just push that little pin there, and the legs will come down, like so.
Yep.
So when you're setting it up, you've got to do a bit of a wiggle and a jiggle,
Yeah.
and then lock it back in again. Alright, so when you drop your legs, down on an angle like so.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
I did see that on one
so
of the videos.
again, if the lock fails when you lock this out, and somebody learns against it, as soon as the legs stand up, it will stop the rolls from here, stop it from sliding back in again. Okay, and then you've got your little tray. Now that's what this is for. But I've been cutting around.
Oh, okay. It goes under the
Little
end.
slot in the end of it. Okay, it goes up underneath there, and you can adjust your height.
Yep.
Okay, to stop.
Makes it
from
solid
doing
as
that.
well.
Makes it
Yep.
solid. This is also what I call 3 o'clock in the morning, when your neighbour's told the same story 15 times but in different variations, and they've had enough. It's mate, I've had enough. All right, just hey, I want to go to bed.
That's your weapon. Okay.
You had another beer.
Yep, I think you've had enough. All right, I've heard the story. I don't want to hear it anymore. So, what I normally do with this one is just store it in your little pantry drawer here. It just sits in there. So you know where it's all. You don't have to put it, leave it in there.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
of course.
But you know, you can pack other stuff around it.
Makes sense.
Alrighty.
that makes sense. to me.
So there's that one there.
Store it, to be honest.
The little front one here, this gives you access to your silage pipe. You'll feel it. See if you have a look underneath there, you can see my fingers.
Oh, yeah.
All right. It just saves you getting on the ground and doing that. You just feed your silage pipe through. All right, and into your container wherever you want to do it, and then it just helps you feed it back up again, so you can.
Oh, okay.
All right, and then you fill it up, stick it in there like so. Now, when you're not using it, most people just put their dishwashing liquid, their scour pads or whatever.
Yeah,
else in there.
yeah, yeah.
That one you've just seen, and this one, of course, is your knife and fork drawer.
Beautiful.
Alrighty. Now, your drying rack. Lift it up like so, let it drop, it's not going to hurt it. This pin here, out of the bottom, and then into the front one, and that's it, it's set up.
Oh,
Okay.
Got me.
yeah, it did, yeah. That's going to happen to me 100 times, trust me.
That's alright. Same happens to me every day. Alrighty. So, this little cutout here, alright, little 4-inch hockey strap, again from Bunnings. Where your gas line comes out, hook it down there, it'll just give it some stability.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so if somebody comes up and goes like,
Yeah.
alright, it's not going to go that far. What most people do is leave their cooking stuff on here. Don't use it as a drying rack, they just use it as like you put their spices
Yeah,
and
yeah,
their sauces
yeah.
and everything else on it. Yep. Yep, so just to hold it up. Your light, of course, can go in any position. Alright, little button on the top there. Now, through vibrations, these heads come loose, so just every once in a while make sure
bit of
it's
screw
nice and
on.
tight. Now, your mixer. Cold, right up the top,
Yep.
so that's off now. Then you're cold, then you're hot down the bottom. Please don't do that,
Yeah.
otherwise you're going to get really wet.
Of course.
Okay.
Another back at you.
So, just point it down. When you're travelling, push it down in the sink.
Yep.
Plug, push button.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So nice and easy.
Do you want to get a band-aid or
Nah,
a tissue or something?
Nah,
She's like me.
I know, you bleed all over the bloody place and don't care less. I know.
I
You too. All right.
every day. And twice on Sunday sometimes. Rightio, so with your cooktop now. So here's your tray. Now, you were saying you had a barbie?
Yep.
When you set it up for the barbie, just have your legs
Things
in that way.
pushed in a bit.
And that'll take the weight of a Weber barbecue, no problem.
Yep, alright.
It's a bit rocky now, but we don't have the legs down.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, but you're cooking on here and it's blowing its ass off. Round like so.
They fit in.
That
Okay.
little pin in through there,
Alright,
and that'll hold
alright.
it.
Yep.
Okay. Of course, you can swing this leg around too. You just have to drop that one down, and then you can swing that leg, and it goes in the hole there, and that'll hold you up. Right.
Okay.
So, nice and easy. So you guys have got the new Dometic 3 burner, which is the deep one.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Oh, aren't you going to love cooking on that, darling?
I am.
Okay. So, got your starter, your igniter on this. Now, easy to clean.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's easy.
All right. So nice and easy to wipe out.
Yeah. Beautiful.
All right. Again, you can use this for a cutting board.
Yep.
Something over it. Good glass. That's why I pretty well leave these in for people.
Yep.
So I can sit like that.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Nice.
Any questions? Guys?
Not so far.
No? All good?
All good. We've been watching videos for 6.5 months, so you know we're.
Alrighty. Excellent. Now, this is a tip that I'll give you guys. Go and buy yourself a can of Lanatec. Alright? Lanatec. You could buy it from
Lanatec.
Supercheap, anywhere else like that. Okay. If you're going to store it for a month or so, before you put it away, spray the Lanatec over the stainless steel. Alright? And that way it won't mark. Okay, and even when you're finished with it, so you know you're going from spot to spot. If you get any marks on the stainless steel, spray the Lanatec over the top and wipe it off.
Okay.
You can do the same with WD-40. The only problem with WD-40 is it leaves a really oily.
Yeah, same with the wipes.
The Lanatec will be sticky, but that's what it's meant to do. It actually keeps the stainless steel perfect.
Okay.
All right.
Lanatec.
Just a bit of a tip.
No, thank you.
Alrighty, so we're chucking this one away again. So that pin out, that one in there like so. Drop your light towards the sink, drop him down, and she's ready to go.
Okay.
So again, just slide it back in again.
You lift.
Lift her up, and then just slide it. When you get it in, lock her in with the pins.
And it's done.
And that's it.
They make it look so hard on a video. You get someone to show
I know.
you to do it, and it's simple.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty easy.
Oh,
Okay, and of course that's the pantry.
That's the pantry, you showed us that.
Okay, so what some people think is the most important part of the unit,
Ah, the bar.
the bar counter.
Yeah.
Okay, now,
yeah, this is where I asked if he could put an echo holder on there for me, so
Oh.
rightio. So this is really sturdy. So you can
Yeah.
use this as a prep bench as well.
Yeah.
Just remembering though that this is not water or dust proof.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But same thing. Repco, Supercheap, any of those. Go and buy an automotive seal.
The little seals.
Rubber seal up there. It's only got to be as deep as those little stoppers.
Yep.
All the
Okay.
way around, and then all of a sudden that's waterproof and dustproof.
Excellent.
Okay. So you can bring your TV from inside to outside. That's the mount for the television, and that's all your power for your
Okay.
TV. So it just plugs in there. All right. And USB ports.
Oh.
Okay. So that if you haven't got the TV out here, but you can charge mobile phones or whatever
Yep.
else they want on here. So these will take a Magnum bottle.
nah, not
No.
champagne for us.
He's
or
a
wine.
he's a
No,
red
no.
red tinny boy.
I'm a West End draft.
Well, that's all right.
And I don't drink,
I had a
so-
guy who conditioner sale was that his Magnum bottle of Scotch fitted in.
Oh jeez. That's funny.
I'll remember that.
That's a little level, yeah.
Oh,
as well.
So,
Cool.
there you
Alright.
go. Bloody hell. It's amazing.
Now with this too, a lot of people do line it,
yeah.
and they
With
keep
a
the
non-slip.
condiments in there. So their sauces and everything else in here.
With that black stuff we've got.
Yep. So just marine carpet.
Yeah.
So, or any, that black felt stuff.
Yeah, that's what we wear.
Good stuff. Goes really well. That's an internal wall, which is pressed, so nothing can get inside the unit.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yes, you got keys for everything.
Oh no, they've been marking up.
Yeah, they're already marked.
They're already
Fire.
marked.
They're already
yeah,
marked.
Already marked and
yeah.
colour coded.
Yeah, yeah. We'll get a set made and put in the car. And
Yeah.
So there's enough for you to make 2 sets, so one each.
Yep.
And what I normally say to people is, you have one, keep one on the glove box.
that's what
Yeah.
The amount of times I've had phone calls, I can't get in my units, I've left my keys at home, how do I get in?
Yeah.
Did you put a set in the glove box like I said to you? No, where are you? They're 3,000 miles away from home.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so your main door, we'll get to that in a minute, we'll come back to that one. This one here is your little external fridge. Okay? Like I say. Alright, and it does take a box. Or as the lady said to me, if you get this box, it'll take about 9 wine bottles.
Oh.
Well, that's your drink fridge, darling.
That's my drink fridge.
Which is my little caps. I took them off yesterday. Now I know where I put them. Okay, so your doormat.
Oh, that's a little
We'll use in a minute.
storage. Okay, beautiful.
Now down here, all your poles are numbered and colour coded.
Oh, there's my annex setup.
All right,
darling.
so there's your annex setup, and there's your external ensuite setup. All right. Now down here is bearing set numbers, cups and cones, and seals. So if you ever change bearings in it, say you're at the back of a wall and you have a bearing failure, you can go again to any automotive place that sells bearings or whatever. Give them those numbers and they'll cross match them. All right, they're a standard bearing set. It's just the name's different.
Yeah, right, that's fine.
Now this little filter on here, little Phillips head screwdriver, you can take it out, wash it and clean it.
Clean up.
Okay.
Beautiful. Yeah.
All right, so main door. I'll put your little block mat here.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so with the door does separate.
Yes.
All right, using that little bail there, straight up like so,
Oh,
door
okay.
separates.
Yep.
So this section you can lock off, so you've got well and truly out of the way. Now, if you are sleeping of a night time, you've got your gas on, this cover's got to be off.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Gas is heavier than air, so it'll sink.
Okay.
So that'll escape if you do have a gas leak inside the unit. Otherwise, it's going to be a long sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. If you are travelling dusty roads, okay, just tape a plastic bag over the top of that
Oh,
vent.
okay.
Otherwise,
yeah.
it'll still gain dust
Still
in it
gain
and it'll blow dust in
Yeah.
through the unit.
Yep.
Now, the way our doors work, is deadbolt, top bottom.
Deadbolts.
Okay.
Top bottom.
So, with it, you can lock it internally and externally. Lock internally there, externally with a key. With your deadbolts, so you activate your deadbolts before you lock the unit.
Oh.
Alright? So what you
okay.
can do, close the door, across to your right hand side, deadbolts are now activated.
Deadbolts are activated. Oh, okay.
Can't get in.
Okay, you cannot get in there. So, if I go the other way, you're in. Cross to your right, you'll see the deadbolts activate, top, bottom,
Yep.
and you're in. Okay?
Excellent.
So, from the inside then, it's just turn that little bail, and that's permanently locked the door.
Okay.
With your key, find a key. Okay, so with the key, flat edge
Yep.
to the top, 12 o'clock position, turn it around anti-clockwise.
We used it then, that's when our back door does.
So around, bring it back up to your 12 o'clock position, and that's
And
it,
it's
the door's now locked.
Okay.
Okay, either way. So, what you can do if you guys are travelling, right, so you don't have to lock the door. So when you close it, you set it all up, across there, and that's it. There's no way that door can fly open. So that if you want to pull up, make a cup of coffee or something, you know, root around with the keys, you can just walk out across to your left and open it.
Yeah.
Pretty trendy, eh?
Yes, that is a good idea.
Now you'll see these. Some people say, "What are these holes in my door?" So you got a hole down there and a hole down there.
Yeah.
All right. They are for these locking pins.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So when you pull the door open and you want a solid door, just bring it together like that
And push
and
together.
simply squeeze it like that,
Okay.
and that's it. And then same principle again. Close it, cross to the right. That's it. That door is now travel locked, as they call it. All right.
Travel lock.
Yep.
So you don't have to lock
So
it
you
with
don't
a key.
don't have to lock it with a key. The only time you'd lock it up for keys, you know, with security.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
Okay. Any questions so far? No, all
No,
good.
we're good so far.
All right, I'm going to get rid of these bloody monstrosities from there.
Luckily, we don't have to have them with us all the time.
Okay, so what we'll do now is I'll pop the roof and show you how to set the roof up.
Okay.
And then we'll do the back. So just remembering, roof first before you do the back.
Yep.
If you do the back first,
Oh, your pins.
then
Yeah.
the roof will be out here.
Okay,
Alright,
you
and
won't be able to get to
right
them.
raw painted to get them out. Rightio. So each corner has a travel pin in it. Okay, so the reason for that is through corrugations or any bumps or something, the roof actually can't raise itself. All right, so it's just a security.
Yeah.
Right. They don't have to be super tight when you lock them down, but you need to remove all four before
Yep.
you set the roof up. All right. So that's what this is for. Yep. All right. Up here, all I normally do is just go like that. Good.
Yep.
Grab the awning.
We do have a ladder,
Yeah. Well, if you've got a ladder, more the merrier.
step ladder. So hang on.
Back in. Back in like so. That stops that bale from falling back down there. So that if you're inside and you're trying to put the roof up, you go, okay, it can't drop down.
Okay.
Lift that up, put it through the wall. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I see. I think.
Now the back ones I can actually roof on my kitten toes. Oh.
I'll get used to doing that.
Ah, but the ladder will be easy.
Yeah.
For me. I'll lock the set off.
Yeah, I've normally got just a little one step
A step.
caravan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
which is
even
enough.
a crate would be enough for it, wouldn't it?
Milk crate, yeah.
Yeah.
Rightio.
Step.
So just another thing to let you know, the step is the only thing in the whole unit that has its own power source. Okay, so
Oh,
the
nice.
van's actually off now. There's no power getting to it. So, if for any reason your step does not go back in or come out, manual override there.
Ah, yeah.
So you pull it up, slide the step back, come back in, hit the switch, reset it. Alrighty. There's also at the back of that step underneath it is a 4-pin plug. Alright, sometimes crap and garbage gets in there, just give them a spray with WD-40, put it back together
Yep.
and away you go. Alrighty. So jump in, guys. So, rear always open first.
Okay.
Rear
Alright.
open first.
So the rear opens first, then the front. Okay. So with this, you also got travel pins up here.
Oh, okay.
One on either side. I'll just take them out, put them up there. Alright, because they actually go back in.
Yep.
Okay, when you get it up. Now, I'm going to go, so this is, I'll show you 2 ways of doing this. The way I'm going to do it is probably the easiest way. But for me now, because I'm just going to slide away on the plastic on the bed.
Yeah.
If I do it my normal way, which is just basically sitting here and going up with that bar. So I'll give it a shot. I don't know if I'm going to be successful or not. If not, what I normally do is just like that. And then get to there, put my foot on it, and lift that. Yep, and like that.
Yep.
And that's it, it's locked in. So, treble pins again.
They go back in.
They go back in here.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, don't have to lock them over.
No.
Alright, like so. Alright, now, down the front. So, this is how easy it is
Okay.
to put it up.
Oh,
It's all self-assist.
I can do that one.
Okay?
I'm doing all of this, aren't I? I know. It'll be
Alright.
me on the bed with
So
my
we'll get
legs
some
up in
lights
the
on
air.
in here and then I can show you what we're doing.
It's going to be me on the bed with my legs up in the air. You're going to want to watch that, aren't you?
It's just if sometimes I lay here and as I push I slide.
Oh, yeah,
I slide
yeah.
off on the plastic thing and I'll just turn that way. Okay, so now we've got the roof up. Of course, plenty of room. I'm 6'2", so heaps of room. So just to give you a quick rundown on the roof itself, alright? It is aluminium constructed. Your solar panels are permanently in the roof. You've got 400 watts of solar on the roof.
Yes.
Okay. So, power points. Yay. 2 here. 2 down there. Your TV's on this side. Now this black